What is going on, YouTube? PPS back here. It is 17th of May. Coming back to you live with a YouTube play of the day video. We're going to be rolling out 3 of them today. We don't have past the prop today, so I'm going to make sure that we get you guys a couple extra free ones today. So what I'll do is I'll probably end up giving 1 or 2 of these out on Twitter as well. So make sure you lock these ones in early. I think some of the line movement will come our way. Feel pretty good about it. So going off yesterday, obviously I was at the Brewer game yesterday, so that was the easiest cash in my life. And then Sensatella got hurt, screwing over my hits play as well. Ended up getting 3 Ks in 2 innings. I've never seen that, and I've been fading him every single start this year. And yep, I have no words for it. The Giants ended up just absolutely mashing the rest of the game too, so I don't really know what was up there. But it is what it is. 1-1 on the play of the day videos, 1-1 on our past the prop plays as well. I think we juice out of the minus like 0.4 or so ish. So got to make sure we got to come back. Let's get a 2-1 or at least a profitable day today. So I'm actually going to be going to some ones that you guys probably aren't expecting me to go to today. I know one of these I've played quite a bit. The other ones, not so much. So ones that we haven't played would be Mr. Shane McClanahan under strikeouts. I'm actually leaning here with the Detroit Tigers. The Detroit Tigers are actually not, I'll say, not that bad versus lefties. If you go into their numbers here, the Tigers have the 3rd highest batting average against lefties this season, batting .259, only a 25% K rate as well. So I do like this spot. Even away games, they're like bottom 10 in strikeouts in away games as well per game. So I do really like this spot for them. McClanahan obviously has been fantastic this year. He's hit this in every start but 3, I believe it was. I believe it's been 3 starts he missed it, and he got hooked on 2 of them. So I do expect the Tigers to make him work. That's pretty much the MO of facing McClanahan, because he's obviously a fantastic pitcher and has great put-away stuff with his slider and fastball. But a lot of right-handed bats in this lineup. I think that the Tigers will be able to make him work a little bit more than these other teams have. I mean, looking into the other ones that he just had, he had an 11 strikeout game against the Angels, who are top 10 in Ks. He had 11 strikeouts against the Twins, who are just, they're not good, right? Their offense is not good. The other one he hit it up against was the Cubs and the A's, right? So then when we see him missing, he's also missed against the Red Sox, he's missed against Seattle, and he's missed against Baltimore. So those offenses are actually all struggling, but he was not able to actually hit this K prop. I think that we're going to see something more like that, where he might go deeper and just induce more ground ball fly balls. Because when he faced against Seattle, 10 ground balls in 5 1/3 innings. When he faced off against Boston, 10 ground balls, 10 fly balls in 7 innings. That's something I could expect here, is for him to try to go a little bit deeper into this game. Obviously, yesterday was a nice low-scoring game. Bullpens had to be used. I think that McClanahan goes a little bit deeper in this game. I wouldn't expect like a 6 innings, 6 Ks, 2 runs, something like that is what I kind of expect this one to be at. I don't know if I'm going to see him getting 8. It just seems a little bit high for me, especially at this price. I'll take this all day. Shane McClanahan, under 7.5 strikeouts, minus 108. All right, guys, I'm going on to number 2. If you guys could, please smash that like button. I really appreciate it. I'm trying to get this rolling. We have a week. It is 1 week away from our year anniversary here on YouTube. I know we took a couple months off in the beginning, but I've been trying to be consistent with it. So almost to that year. Don't want to miss the giveaway for that. That'll be a fun one. So make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you know when Past the Prop is going live Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So let's get going here. Next one, a play I did not expect to be playing. I'm going with the Brewers Atlanta Braves over 8. Yes, yesterday was a 1-0 ball game. Not many hits, not much action, but that was with 2 guys that can miss barrels. Today's game, they're not going to be guys missing barrels. Tucker Davidson has had 1 start this season, and he was absolutely horrendous against the Nationals. 2 2/3, 5 earned runs, only 2 Ks. Got blown up. Obviously, Ian Anderson has the fastball changeup that I said. The changeup is what the Brewers cannot hit. Changeup and a very good slider. Those are the 2 pitches that the Brewers cannot hit when guys have elite stuff with those two things there. So when we're having Davidson here, obviously going to struggle, younger pitcher. Now you're going into Miller Park against the division-leading Brewers here. And also, Adrian Hauser on the other side. Adrian Hauser is not going to be missing barrels. His strikeout rate is not like every other Brewers starter, right? We have Lauer, Woodruff, Corbin Burns, and obviously Freddie Peralta from last night. Those guys induce swings and misses. Adrian Hauser doesn't. He's a sinker ball guy. And with a lineup like this, with the Braves, I do not want the ball to be touching the bat at all. There were 16 strikeouts last night for the Braves, and that made me much more comfortable than seeing the bat going off the ball, because when they make contact, they were line drives, right? It's just, can they make contact? And Adrian Hauser is a guy that will let you make contact with his ball. There's too much power in this lineup to continue to let contact happen here. So I think Hauser gives up quite a few. I think that Davidson gives up quite a few. Brewers used their top pen arms yesterday. I think Hader would be able to do back-to-back. I'm not really a Williams guy right now. He's been struggling in finding the zone. Yesterday he looked fantastic. But still, I do expect to see some runs in this game, and I expect it from both sides. So give me the Brewers over 8 minus 112. And coming up on our last play of the day, our biggest spot for tonight's action is coming in a guy that we've backed quite a bit. And that is Mr. Logan Gilbert. Logan Gilbert facing off against Jose Barrios. Mariners first 5 plus half a run, minus 120. And this is also another fade on Jose Barrios, right? Giving up a 310 batting average to lefties. There's going to be a lot of lefties coming throughout this lineup. Obviously, Jesse Winker. You have, what's his name? There's the Toro, Frazier. I couldn't think of Toro's name for some reason. Frazier as well. So a lot of left-handed bats in this lineup, giving up a 310 batting average to those guys. And I think that we're going to start seeing Barrios continue to keep that up, right? Even last year, it was 40 points higher on his against lefties than it was against righties. So do expect that to continue here as well. But even when we look into just first 5 trends, right? First 5 money line records throughout this season, the Blue Jays have not been that great, right? So if you're going into this season, they're 13, 10, and 9. And obviously a tie in this one would be a loss. So it'd be 13 and 19. Or 19 and 13, I would be to taking this number against the Blue Jays in every single game at the plus half a run line. And then also looking into the most profitable guys, I mean, how can you not back Logan Gilbert? Logan Gilbert is the number 2 ranked first 5 pitcher in terms of like percentage-wise. 5-1-1 in his first 5 inning record. You'd be making tons of money backing Mr. Logan Gilbert in the first 5 options here. And I do expect the Mariners to hit a little bit better than they did yesterday, obviously. Got absolutely worked by Kikuchi yesterday. And I expect that to change here. Obviously, the Mariners do have some talent on this roster. And I do expect Logan Gilbert to continue to blow those fastballs by people. And the Blue Jays they scored 6 runs, but it wasn't anything like it was homer. And Logan Gilbert does not give up home runs very often, at least this year. So do expect to see the Mariners either tied or ahead through the first 5 innings, 1.5 unit play. Lock it in. Let's cash them all. Let's do a quick recap here. We're going Brewers over 8 runs, minus 112. Shane McClanahan under 7.5 Ks, minus 108. In the Mariners, first 5 plus half a run, minus 120 for 1.5 units. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. You guys are the best. Best of luck on all your bets today, and we'll see you guys tomorrow live for Pass the Prop at 10:30 Central Time. Thank you guys. Have a good one. Peace.